He's like, oh. And I'm like, yeah. You know, go in the other cooler, and he's like, wants me to do that. I'm like, whatever. So I just tell him I'm not gonna. And I walk back to my truck and start doing it. And he got all the boxes loaded up and threw the empty boxes out. And he's like, all right, well, when you get them in, can you break these boxes down and take them out to the back? And I look at him like, I told you I'd help you when I was done if you needed help. So he starts breaking them down. And then like 30 seconds later, he's just breaking them down. He's like, well, last I knew, you said you were going to help me. And I just turn around and I'm like, I have my job, you know, I need to do this stuff. I told you like 3 times already that I'd help you if you needed it when I was done. He doesn't say anything.
How old is this guy?
He's probably like 25, I don't know. Yeah. They got him from some bar. I don't know. Whatever. That's what Tina told me, because Tina hates him.
That's why she said it.
And so, 30 seconds quiet after that 3rd time, you know? And I don't know where he's just like, I'm saying this for your own good, but Tim's been talking bad about you. And I'm just like, okay, no he hasn't. And that really pissed me off, because I know he hasn't, you know? And it's just because I wasn't helping him. He said that. And then I was just standing there doing my stuff, and I'm like, that really irritated me. So I turn around like, okay, so what so-called has Tim been talking bad about me? And he just kind of like, well, he just said, you need to learn your stops. Because I just got the new route. That was when I had that first day on my own that I wasn't supposed to go on my own, and I missed a bunch of stops.
And he came here at 7:30 and sleep, and I hear him go, Mom!
Mom,
come here!
Because I wanted to try to get addresses.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I look at him and I go, okay, you telling me that you could get on this truck, drive the route 2 days to somebody and have 40 stops done right away? And he goes to interrupt me, and I just keep talking because I was really irritated. And he's like, well, you just said you need to remember him. And I'm like, Tim wasn't talking bad about me at all. All he said was, I'm sure all he said was that he's got a hectic day. He might have said something about how he like wishes I knew the stops or something to make it go smoother. He didn't say anything bad about me at all. Nobody could go with me today, it's not my fault. And he didn't say anything, and I just ignored him the rest of the time.
Yeah.
It made me so mad. And then yesterday I told Tina about it because he walks up to me and Tina when we're talking and just interrupts us. And he's like, gotta wait for trucks to be done unloaded so I can get my check. And she's like, huh? And she's this really short, skinny, like biker girl. She's got tattoos around her legs, and she's just got an attitude like she's tough, but she's nice to me and stuff.
Yeah.
And she's one of those girls that just gets annoyed at people easy. Yeah. Like she doesn't care, you know. Like she's attitude problem with some people.
Mom.
No.
Oh.
Well,
when you said attitude problem.
No, like but she's really little, and she rides a bike too. She has a bike and everything. And
yeah, she's like, I'm not
so
you're like,
he repeats himself and says, don't I have to wait for the trucks to get done unloaded? And just kind of standing there thinking he's cool, you know, oh, I got this job, I'm hot stuff.
yeah.
Payday, yeah. You can just tell he thinks he's hot stuff. It's like, calm down, man.
He doesn't have to help unload trucks or what?
No, he just showed up. That's not his job. He just showed up. He didn't work that day. He showed up to get his paycheck. And Tina's like, I'm the one that brought the trucks. They're ready. Because he just comes over and interrupts us, you know. And he's like, oh, okay, so I can get it now? And she's like, yeah, Roxanne has them. He walks away. And I'm like, man, he pissed me off the other day. Like, I was so mad. I was so mad on my way home, I called Judy to tell her about it.
You did?
Yeah, and she called me back and I told her about it. She was like, oh my gosh, and she was upset. And so Tina, I go, he really made me mad. And she's just on her own stuff. And I go, I got here one day, he's the only guy here. And he just acted like he started trying to boss me around. She just stops and goes like this. And just stares at me. And then I kept talking and she's like, if I was here when he did that, I would have flipped out on him and his sorry ass would not be working here. And she like said it loud and like pissed off, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
And then I said a little more of what went on. She goes around the corner, she's like, come here. And I followed her, she's just like, walking around the corner. I followed her, she looks at Roxanne on the computer, she's like, Roxanne! And she's just like, and Roxanne's just like thinking something's wrong. She's like, who around here can tell Jesse what to do? And Roxanne's just like, and she's like, who around here tells Jesse what to do? And all of a sudden she's like, not Randy, if that's what you're talking about. It was so funny. It was so funny. She's like, yeah, I heard. I heard about it. He was like saying Tim was talking smack about you or something. It was so funny. I was just like, oh my gosh. It was such a, oh. It was hilarious.
You gotta say that last part again.
No.
Jackie, that's your drunk laugh.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Oh, back that up. Just take that off there. I've never seen you drunk.